All right, I'm live.
Take the whole thing down now.
No, the AC doesn't have to come down.
There's no way that I can.
Marshall, let me do it.
Or to get in there. Thing is kind of big. The head too. You got to get a shorter one, and you got to get a smaller head to get in there because you got this.
Afternoon, everybody. We got a black box, or what? Are we okay today on here? Yeah. What's up, Jinxie? How you doing, babe? Don't strip them out, Marshall.
You got to give me the shorter one.
Well, just stand by, okay?
I need the shorter one. It's actually easier to do with this one. The Ryobi would be tougher. They got the AC. You got to take the whole.
I'm not taking anything down.
You're not gonna be able to get the Ryobi in there. The AC is.
Give it a shot. Where there's a will, there's a way. See if you can find that little screw. Check somewhere, that's not it there. I'll have to look around for the screws. I gotta keep moving forward. What's up, everybody? Good afternoon. We're working on removing the cabinet for the so far so good, no black box. That's cool. Glad to hear that. Let's switch this around. Yeah, got the whole thing tore apart. Yep.
You got this one over here too.
Yeah, I can get them inside.
You got two of them up top. These two. And then you got these two, and then that one over there.
Yep.
I don't know why they only put one there.
Because there's not a place to drill.
Probably not a rib. Yeah. No, there's only one here, and then there's two here. So you want me to hold this light for you so you can see?
I just want you to sit the light. Put the light on somewhere.
I can hold it for you if you can't see. I can. Or I can give you the flashlight. It's not going to direct in there like that.
It's fine. I can. I'm not that. I don't need.
Let me
that
give you the
much.
flashlight. You need the
I
flashlight.
don't need that much light. I can see it.
Let me give you the flashlight so you can see.
I see it.
I don't think you can see it without. It's kind of dark in there. flashlight. I'm gonna put it in there. You got it?
Yep. Did you find the 2 screws?
What 2 screws?
The 2 screws that came out of the hinge that hit the floor over here somewhere. We're just pulling this cabinet to do the rest of the to do the speaker cut in on this side.
I need to get up there and hold that when it comes down. Let me know when it comes down so I can hold it.
Yeah, I got 1 screw over here too. So switch position, but you got to recover.
only got one
you
more?
got to recover the 2 screws that hit the ground down here.
Okay. Where's the last screw at? So I can hold
I
it?
got 1 up here that's still holding. I need to remove this one. You had it last.
Let's see where I think that's supposed to go through. This is not there. This is right there. Nope.
We're gonna need those. What is it gonna be, a bear to get back in?
Here it is. Here it is if you need. I can put it over there. The last one.
No, I have one more that's holding it up top. These things are so long.
Just put the screws in here so you don't lose them in this cabinet.
Coming out.
Is it loosening up?
It's loose, you know, it's totally loose. It's not even holding into anything.
Why did they put it there if it's not?
That I can't answer. I've had a million things on this project where I've wondered why Coachman's done the things that they did. But I think we'll be able to pull it out. There's nothing really holding it. Let me get this last screw here. Get ready to hold this.
We're taking it in.
Don't worry. Let me reverse it.
Something. Is it something holding
You know,
it?
there's some things holding it in the back. Don't. I know how to get them off. I'm
There's
a
something
professional at doing this by now.
There's something holding it down
Okay.
here. Down here, I think.
No, there's nothing holding it on there. Okay, it's only got things that are stuck into the wall. We just got to get this thing out, which is a very weird one. Let me get the mini vice grips.
Took everything out, but what's holding it then?
Well, it's got some screws that just basically hold it into the loo end. There's nothing tight there. It's just they spear into it.
Oh, you mean from the side?
Yeah, from the side.
Oh,
We got to get that screw out of there.
it's probably behind this. Probably You think there's a board or something
No.
there? Something's holding it from the
No.
bottom. Something.
Yeah, it's got three
Something-
screws in it that
yeah.
are holding it through the back.
Through the
Okay,
back,
but
yeah.
they're not screws that you can access.
Probably a piece of 1x1 or something there
Yeah, it's the
Holding
same
it
way
in
as the
the
other
front.
one was held on. It's basically,
I don't remember the other one being
basically
held like
loose.
this on the. It's being held into the wall by a
Yeah,
board.
but I had to pull it out with force to get that one out.
Oh,
Okay. It's not like you just unscrew it and it drops down.
that's not holding it there, does that?
Marshall, it's screwing into this cabinet right here, okay? Alright, but we gotta get it out because I can't pull the unit down to pull it out from the wall. screw ball way to hook stuff on.
I don't know why they put a screw there. There's nothing to go into.
It's holding into this pantry closet.
Yeah.
So it's definitely holding on to something. I just wish one thing on this project would be easy.
There's probably a wood framing here that this is being held on to.
Well, it's got 3 screws in it that are going into the low end. I have to pull this one off by force. Should come out.
I mean, if you just pull it down.
No, I don't want to rip it off.
Yeah.
Because it's got to go into the same area, but it's a really
It's being
goofy.
held in by something.
Yeah, I already told you. There's 3 screws that you can't get to the head of the screw to unscrew it. They use the screws to basically jab into the luan as the bottom hold over here. So there's no screws that we're going to be able to remove over here, okay? They didn't even, there's not even a side to this cabinet.
No, they just put it up there.
Yeah, they just put it up here. Let's see, we might be able to get working loose now. Come out. Lose it. Call today and go sing Christmas carol in the hall, you know?
And get thrown out by security with the...
Yeah, get thrown out.
Like you did last time.
Yeah, like I did last time.
And that guy was on you like white on rice. I remember he followed you out. They followed you all the way out to the exit, right?
The royal boot.
They escorted you out of the...
Isn't that what you call it? The royal boot? Huh?
You got escorted out of the mall, I remember.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Was there one guard on you or 2, Rosie?
One. I guess he didn't have the Christmas spirit.
It was a Scrooge.
He must not have been Assyrian enough.
Maybe he didn't like your wig.
Maybe he didn't like my cheap Walmart wig, huh? Gotta be a freaking acrobat to get in this thing.
you hammer it with a hammer from the other?
No, there's no way it doesn't come through the other side.
Oh.
If I can get the pliers on it.
Do you need to pull it out by force?
No, I need to just talk it out like I'm Svengali, you know, just kind of mind over matter it, right? Just trying to really ease it out so I don't drive it in.
It's coming down now.
Yep.
Probably put some sort of a 1x1 or something that's being held.
It's not a 1x1. It's got,
not
it's
running the
got
loo
some. Huh?
There's no way the loo end would hold us. It would fall
It's
out.
not loo end. It's screwed into a frame here.
The frame, yes.
It's not even screwed in. It's just held in.
Oh.
Here we go. All it has is 3 screw heads. That are, 3 screw tails that are holding
Bend
it
it down a little bit.
Might be able to get that out. Yeah. No, don't pull it. Just hold this light for me. Up there.
Okay.
Just like that. Finally, this is coming out.
Is that holding it to the side of that cabinet though?
Yeah, you might want to walk away when you see how I pull it off the wall.
What do you mean walk away?
You might not. You might cry like a baby.
Well, remember, you got fiberglass here on the side of this. If you tear this out with too much force, you don't want to damage the fiberglass. So
It ain't gonna. It's not on the fiberglass.
it's on the.
The fiberglass is up here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Grab the screws and put them in a safe location.
I'm just gonna put them in this cabinet here. We won't lose it.
See, it's just two screws in the back, but you can't even.
Oh.
They're just meant to poke through the loo end and with
Oh.
force and hold
Oh,
that.
that's
Okay.
what
So get the light out of here.
So how is that going into the loo end?
Two stabs.
Oh.
Boom. That's all it is. Nothing screws it in. Just 2
So
stabs.
you're not gonna put those back
That's
in there?
not what's bearing the weight.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Those are not necessary then, right?
Well, they're going to go back in,
Oh.
whether they're necessary or not. They're
How are you
on
going to
in.
get them back in if they're all the way down
How
there?
did I get them in over here?
You didn't get any from back
I
in?
did get them in over there.
From down
Yeah.
bottom? Oh. I don't know how they got those done like
Yeah,
that.
it's another miracle of coaching. I wish you hadn't torn this off this corner here. All right. Let's head into the shop and bring your JBL.
That's already, it doesn't matter, they're both the same size, there's already one in there.
What?
I said they're both the same size, it doesn't matter which one it is, right?
It doesn't matter which JBL you grab.
that's what I'm saying. It's the same size, there's already one in there, so.
Whew, finally got that. Be back in a minute for you guys. Christmas tree. Oh boy. Alright, so what we got to do is cut out for the JBL here on this side to match the other side on there. Trying to take it easy on my finger today. Tells me the JBL is here. I don't see the JBL. Wait a half hour while he recovers the screws. What's going on, everybody? Tidy up in here. It's already been tidied up. We've got a lot of stuff stuffed in here. Measure the other one to see how far internal we are. And they're watching YouTube. Somebody's got to be the shop gopher, right? The counter's fine clad. There's nothing wrong with the counter at all. It's been a lot worse if you saw it 3 weeks ago. how hard can it be to recover 2 screws off the floor? All right, where's the JBL? I don't know when it comes to, I know I'm pretty good with RV electrical. 30 amp parallax. He's got a good unit here. It has 30 amp for it, so.
Better. You're gonna make it out of that. You don't need this, right? You're gonna make it cut
I'm
it on.
gonna have to check it later.
Okay.
I need to get the alignment to make sure it's not going to, the legs aren't gonna hit.
And you gotta have enough space to put those screws on the
That's right.
on the wings.
Yep, that's what I've got to check.
And there wasn't much space left in there when you those wings come out. I don't know, do they come out beyond the plastic? I think they do. They come out of what, about a half an inch or something? Or one of them comes out even more, right? You want me to hold it for you like this?
Nope.
Or
No, I'm just.
isn't it easier if you put it on the table and put it up where you can, like, put it up here than down there?
Yeah, just do what you're doing and find the 2 screws.
I couldn't find them. I don't know where they're
Yeah,
at.
but you keep looking for them till you find them. You don't give up on it. I think I just give up and walk away when I can't immediately find something that I need. How difficult it could be. 2 screws fell to the floor of the van. Oh. Afternoon, everybody. How you doing, Tyler? What's going on? I got to crack the whip. I got to. I don't, 2 screws fell to the floor. Removing them. It's not the hardest project in the world to find them there. It's not like you have to search the whole property, right? How you doing, Mark? Well, that's the one we're going with. That's not the one I bought, but it's the one that's going into the coach. Yeah, I bought a parallax one. One thing I never did was buy junk for the RV. We need to cut this a little bit.
So where are the screws and hinges for the other door? Where did they go?
They're probably still in the door.
So weren't we gonna re-varnish these anyway before we put them back on?
Don't we need the screws?
Yeah, I know, but we have to sand them and varnish them.
The thing we need to do now,
Yeah.
while it's still fresh, is recover the screws for it.
I got one.
And not worry about the varnishing right now.
Yeah, I found one. I don't know where the other one fell.
Yeah, it fell on the floor.
I found one.
Yeah, one of them. We'll find the other one. It's not the hardest job in the world.
Yeah. And I don't know what this was on the floor. You left this on the floor, some sort of a... But any screw will work for this, even if we don't find the screw.
These are matched screws for the set.
Yeah, I'm just saying, even if
All right, I'll take time to find it, Marshall. I'll stop what I'm doing to find it.
I tried to look for it, I couldn't find it.
Good. You can talk and entertain.
But any screw will work that'll fit in that hole. I mean, it doesn't have to be that screw. Trying to look for it, I couldn't find it. What am I going to do? Spend an hour looking for it? Any screw will work as long as it fits in that hole. Any one of these is just a little wood screw. Like I wouldn't see why this one wouldn't work. That's a little bit too long. Any short screw will work.
The screw is back. It took me 1 minute and 30 seconds to find it.
We're using very short wood screws.
I already have the screw.
You already have the screw?
Yeah, it took me 1 minute and 30 seconds to find it.
Yeah, they're using very short screws. Short wood screws.
They're special brass ones.
Because these hinges are brass, right? Okay, well, I'll put this here on the side. You don't see these brass hinges on newer RVs. They always have the new silver ones. The ones from the inside. You don't see these on the top like this. They're usually like down there.
Whew. How's everybody doing today? Happy holidays. Let's pop some Christmas lights on here. Huh? There we go. All fun. Good to hear. Good to hear. Probably have to notch out a little bit of this other one here. Look at that one. I think that's going to look pretty good. That's going to look pretty good. Let me get my drill. recharge. Put that on the charger block. Ooh. What's up, Beta Boy Elvis? Well, we can always do some adjustment in the inside. It doesn't have to be dead on perfect, just the diameter of it needs to be good. Pretty good. What these things really need is a chrome trim piece around them too. Yeah, YouTube University. That's it. bit more of a notch out. We're home free. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's happening, everybody. Merry Christmas time to you. Oh, that's perfect. There we go. That is a nice mount right there. It's a nice mount. Be happy with that. JBL is perfectly up and down on that. That looks good. That's good. I'm gonna get my other glove on. My hand is cold. Yeah, Jordan Blue, the old dog hands are getting old. want to over tighten these. We're just pre-drilling. We're going to remove it so I can get back up there and get this cabinet reinstalled. We got to run the speaker cable too. Then I'm going to put a little black electrical tape down for the final install to give it a little bit of vibration protection. There. All right, looking good. Okay, one official JBL mounted. Bag it and tag it, baby. Woo! There we go. Let's see, Marshall, why don't you go ahead and do that cut? Pinto Sykes, if you're going to be fighting in here, there goes the neighborhood. Rip rap. Get working on the van, Marshall.
Yeah, Rosie, you are 1 in a million doing all this.
Yeah. Let me make sure that thing's popping up over here. Yeah. Okay, well that looks pretty good. I'm happy. We got perfect alignment on the JBL there, so we can remove that now and then reinstall the cabinet. Keep these in good shape. I'm going to put a little black electrical tape in there too as a tiny bit of a buffer. Put this in a safe place here. Yeah. Who was that? Oh, thank you, Jen. Thank you, my doll. Thank you, sweetie pie. Thank you, sweetie pie. Trying to do an adjustment here on this. Let me just check something. Flip that around a second. Yeah, Jen is the absolute best. I adore her. Let me see something. The alert box here. Maybe that'll work. Who knows? Man, they really screwed everything up with this Streamlabs. I wish I could go back to the old one. Yeah, Jen is great. Yeah, lots of coffee cans for keeping electronic parts and stuff, so. Still have to run our speaker wires in here. They don't even bother installing this. They just lay this on here. It's so ridiculous. Let it be held down. All right. I think we can go ahead and reinstall this cabinet again and run the speaker wire and call that done for now. The rest is a finished project. All right, time to go back to the van. Oh, you get some snow. Yeah, I like to. I like to have my coffee cans to store my electronic parts in. Helps keep them kind of sorted. Merry Christmas to you, Kyle. Merry Christmas to you, too. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Mr. Potter. And same to you, George. You can run, but you can't hide. Yeah, the district attorney's looking for you. Yeah, George, you can run, but you can't hide. Yeah, they got a little something for you. Fingers doing okay. I got to put the fish glove on today. The rotten fish glove. So we're coming along here. I just want to reinstall that. Yeah, it's getting there, kitty. It probably doesn't look like much, but most of the work has been done. All the wiring. We got to try to figure out this speaker wire over here now. Let me get the heck happened to the light? This should be fixed too. I don't know why that was pulled. Gotta find the speaker wire. Watch, he'll tell me. I don't know where the speaker wire is to the other one. You can run, but you can't hide, George. Yeah, I like that. You think about Wolfie, huh? We got one speaker run over here, but there's only one cable for it. We already got that coming out there. I don't know where the other one could be. see it in a breakout tube. Is that it? Oh, yay, I found it. Yay. That kind of saves that nightmare. I'm going to have to splice that, though. That's not going to be nearly enough on there to make it up there. Oh, man. I hate to splice speaker cables, but that's a long run threading through the coach there, so keep George away from those domas, baby. Yeah, take away Old Man Potter and It's a Wonderful Life just isn't the same movie, is it? Yeah, George, you keep doing that. You keep caring for all that rabble. Guess we're gonna have to take this off to feed this wire up here. And they'll be doing the living and dying Old Man Potter. You twisted, warped, 6-time son of a gun. We can stuff that behind me. Shame we can't make that run. I can't split that thing out any further along there. Good sleuth there, yeah. I'm getting slap happy. That's it. Take a little break and get something to drink, and then we'll splice on that speaker wire. We got to get that into it before we remount. I do have some good heavy gauge speaker wire. I don't really ever fancy doing that to speakers because you leave a little bit of the studio floor behind. On the studio floor, a little bit of the sound, but it is what it is. RCA, baby. Snow Wednesday. Greatest hits. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish it was a beautiful day. I wish it was a beautiful day. Might have cut that a little bit short. It is compared. Oh, okay, PJ. Sorry to hear that, huh? Yeah, that was a good road trip. John Brentford.
You need some Doobie Brothers in the background.
Doobie, I do. Can you believe that? Can you believe the Doobie Brothers never never got inducted into the Music Hall of Fame. Are you kidding me? Like, really? That still really surprises me. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I mean, China Grove is pretty darn classic, wouldn't you say? Whoa, China Grove. I'd say that's pretty darn classic music right there. Yeah, it's weird, the Carpenters. Long look at the two of us, strangers in many ways. Ooh. Didn't the Carpenters have like a best-selling Christmas album? Something like that. Yeah, the Carpenters. That's pretty weird, you know. Let me go get my crimpers. Doobie Brothers touring with Michael McDonald again in 2020. Picture of a horse and buggy, huh? Well, I know B.R. Cohn was their manager, and he had a big-time winery with an events center out there on Highway 12, and he had to go into receivership. And that was the manager, you know? Pretty crazy. Here we go. Yeah, put that butyl tape. What's up, Whiskey? Just my luck, the last staple. Oh, jeez. on the Brit. All right, I think that's pretty good. It's about as good as we're gonna get it in there. Take care, Pineapple. Marshall,
Yeah.
where did you put the screws for the cabinet?
For the cabinet?
Yeah, when we took it down, did you put them in the other cabinet here?
Yeah, I put them in the, there's some screws in the cabinet behind you by the kitchen.
Okay.
And the other ones are over on this overhead thing. They're back here and then they're over here, so.
Okay.
Are you putting that up?
Yeah.
You need me to hold it?
I got the speaker. I'll probably need you to hold it in position. The first thing we needed to do is jam these headless screws into these positions, and that's what holds it sort of a little bit vertically, but most of the hold is up in here. So we didn't change anything with the cabinet, so it should be able to go right back up in there. So let me get the materials I'm going to need to do that, the screw head and all that. Okay.
Tell me when you need me. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing. Just let me know when you need me.
Well, I'm gonna need you now. I gotta put these screws in first, so give me a minute.
You need me now?
Yeah, wait a minute. Trying to size the screws here. I need to start these first before we put it up.
Did the speaker fit okay?
Yeah, it fits fine.
Are you live in here or is your
Yep,
camera
I'm
on?
live.
Okay.
Yep. what I'm going to try to do is get this in first. I need to have this up through the back of it.
You want to get the bottom in first, right?
Yeah, I want to get the bottom spiked in here.
Now, what screws are you going to use? Because whatever's in there, they're already embedded in the wood there.
Yeah, one of them I've got to get out. Okay.
Don't you have to get both of them out?
Which ones? These?
Yeah.
How would you get them out?
So you're going to jam them back in the hole?
Yes, they're captive screws. There's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, okay. So you're not putting any holes in the bottom of it then?
No.
You're just going to ram those back in the hole?
Yeah, this has 4 points of attachment here. 2 on the ceiling, 2 on the wall over here.
Right. Okay.
So the bottom one is not.
So you're just going to just jam those back in?
Yeah, they have to be jammed in. That's all they do is just jamboree. That's all it is.
It's kind of weird though, huh?
Well, I guess you would have used a butterfly toggle to put them in, but I'm not the coachman work, so it's the way that they chose to do it. So not much I can do about it. Shorter screwdriver here. We got lucky.
Shorter Phillips?
Yeah. We got lucky last time because everything aligned perfectly. Shaggin' t-shirt. There we go.
Pick from here. Which one you want? You know which one?
Just the shorters.
Which one?
This little shorty here.
That one?
Alright. Let's give this the old college try. Hope everything aligns okay. That screw is backed off enough. That's not going to do anything. Let's go ahead and get this on the inside.
You want to hold it now?
Yeah, hold on a minute. Let me get stuff aligned here.
You got to line those two up with the holes on it. Let me hold it for you while you try to do that.
Well, I have to adjust it first. There it is. It's in.
It's in? Okay, let me hold it.
Hold on a minute. Make sure that's in. Hold that up for a minute over here.
From here?
Yep.
Okay, I got it. Go ahead. Oh, now you moved it.
That's what I need to do. I need to set the screws again. Okay, there. That's what I needed to do. All right. I'm going to have to switch positions. You're going to have to hold it from this side over here.
Okay.
Is it weird the way you stab that to hook it on? Set that one with the shorty. You okay to hold that for a minute?
Yeah. Got the shorty?
Yeah, I had it right here.
I got some more in my red thing toolbox.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
There it is. There it is.
Okay. a lot more than, it'll be okay now. It's a lot more than Luann holding that up there. Okay, you can drive
Really?
that screw in.
Well,
And it's hitting more than Luann up there, I can guarantee you that. You know. All right, I can do the rest of it.
okay.
So,
Like a little bit here, I don't know why I don't know how you cut that there, but
well, didn't you do the best you can, Marshall? I'm no fine woodworker, but it fits in good and it's okay. A little bit of black tape behind it, nobody will ever notice.
I think the speakers look better up here too, right? Than having them down there. They look
Of
better.
course, they give you better sound
Distribution, right?
balance too.
Yeah.
And you're sure your speakers are all your speakers were functioning, these cables before?
Yeah, they were working fine.
Okay.
Yep, they were working fine. I'm thinking on the back of the speaker, just to protect it, we might be able to cut out a little piece of wood and just put it behind the speaker, like a wedge, you know, where it just gets installed in. So if you put stuff in there, it doesn't slide and bang the speaker up. Like another little, just a little board, like a little, you know. Yeah.
You know, what you stick in there, but anything magnetic's gonna cause problems.
Yeah.
So
As long as I don't put any cans up there, that'd be fine. And
I like the way these things stab into the.
yeah, I don't understand how they did that. It just doesn't make sense to me.
It's the way Coachman did it. It just.
It's better to have like a bracket or something. I
You
don't know.
see the way I had to jam that in there?
Yep. That's hitting that wood frame back there, I'm thinking.
Drive that by hand.
All right, so
Okay,
anything
I'll let you
else
know,
just
I'm
let me
good.
know. Yeah, I think it looks so much better like that. It looks good, and it's better sound distribution if I'm sitting in the front.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be real nice for
Yeah.
you to have that.
Yep. Yeah, it'll be nice.
And JBLs fit perfectly at
Because
the
you know,
bottom.
most cars, don't they have the speakers like behind where the defroster glass is at?
Yeah.
That's how they put them. And that makes the panel look nice. Now that we don't have nothing on these panels, this flimsy gluing, you know what I'm saying? It's got sick and tired of that. Now you just got paneling just to
Well,
don't have to
it
worry
is
about
what it is. It's just the way the Coachman built it. So we have to respect the build plan here on that note. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I guess after you're done with these, you can probably start working on making this panel up here, finishing this wall off, right? Once you're done with, I think probably that'll be next, huh? You could,
Well, we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna use for the covering material. That's gonna be critical because I need to put a 120 outlet there and all plus the 12 volt
Right.
USB charger. So
I think you already ran all your wiring, right?
yeah, I have all the wiring run. I just ran some new. I had to lengthen this speaker run here.
I need to get those, I guess those adjustable lights ordered by today. And those fabric things. A couple more things I gotta
The sooner
order.
you get that done, the better. I think I have to drive this one in last. Back that off a little bit.
I guess these are ready for you to install the two lights underneath there and then the speakers too.
Which lights?
Well, there's gonna be one light. Oh, actually,
I don't have a light here.
you don't have a light?
No.
I told you I wanted
You
to get a
told
light
me
there.
you didn't need a light here. You said you got a light right here.
Of course
and
it's
you
gonna
don't
be a
need.
dynamic,
You
of
said the LEDs would provide the light that you need.
And what is that wire that running? Is that speaker wire?
This?
No, the brown wire.
Yeah, this is speaker wire.
So there's no wire up running up there for a light?
No.
I told you I didn't want a light up there.
No, you told me you wanted just to use the LEDs, and the light would be enough over here. That's what you told me.
Okay. So why can't you run
I can't now. I got to do another run. I've already got all this stuff all closed up
Yeah,
here.
I want it to look.
You know, and now you're telling me that you want this when I just finished installing this thing.
Well, there's nothing in the way of putting the wire, right? You can still run the wire up there, right?
I doubt it.
Yeah, I told you I was going to put a light.
No, you never told me. You said you were going to be satisfied with the LED lights here and with the light over here. Now you've told me. No, you never told me that. You said that the LED light and this thing would be fine.
No, I told you I was going to put a speaker.
No, you
there,
never told me
and
that,
a
Marshall.
light there
You
to
didn't
make the
tell me
coach
that.
look
You may think you told me.
I did, but you forgot.
You didn't tell me.
Okay.
Okay? So go back to doing what you're doing.
All right.
Fish head. Hey, Lavender, how you doing, babe? I'm okay. It's all right.
It's on the edge of that, isn't it on the edge of that concrete there?
Hey Nocturnal, how you doing, babe?
Hey Rosie, what do you think about a piece of diamond plate on this thing to make it look better?
On what?
This little battery door. Get that little piece of diamond plate cover. I think it will make it look nice.
Yeah.
Or that mesh stuff that's on the generator. To put it on this little battery door, that would look nice. It would match the other side. If we could get a piece of it, like a little detail, would be nice. Cut out a little insert.
Ooh, I hope everyone is having a great evening. 2 hearts, cherry blossom, 2 hearts, cherry blossom.
There you go. Thank you, babe. Appreciate it. My life is beach is my life. Life is my beach. Thank you, honey. We need to run a mule here. Going to be the most electrified coach in the history of the world. Thank you, Johnny West. I appreciate it. I got no idea what I'm doing either. Actually, I know what I'm doing, but got to be careful attaching the finished surface onto this thing. Get that pinched in there a little bit. There we go. I'm doing another run here for the trying to get that behind that seam behind there. like to bust into that channel, but afraid I'd hit a whole bundle of wiring harness there, so. I gotta take a break. I'd love to bust into this channel here. Man, there's a lot of wiring in there. Gotta get out to Milwaukee, boys. This thing just doesn't have the nuts to go through. think we're gonna have to run a mule through there. So. Flashlight in there.
If watching this while eating cheese popcorn and drinking white wine is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Watching while eating cheese, drinking white wine is wrong. I don't want to be right. There you go, Jackie. That's my girl. Thank you, Jackie V.
Everything is better with cheese.
Yes, it is. Who was that? There you go, John. Everything is better than cheese with cheese. It's complicated my life a million times over here.
That thing has cocked over the whole project.
Yeah, it sure did. Cocked over the whole program big time. Cocked over the whole program big time.
Hey, is my flashlight in there, Rosa? Is my flashlight
I'm
up there
looking,
on that
I
bunk?
don't immediately see it.
On that bunk up there? Not up there?
Yeah, here it is.
Okay. So what did you do now?
I'm running wiring for the lights.
Okay. Hey, where do you keep the adapters for these little drivers here? I want to change the size of these heads, you know? These little drivers here, you got any adapters you could
What do you
change?
need?
None of them are the size. I'm trying to tighten this little metal strap for the black tank, for the gray tank. Do you have any?
You're gonna have to set up a socket for that. It's the only.
Are the
They're
sockets?
not going to give you enough torque anyway to tighten that up. The sockets are in the workshop on the in the toolbox top and the bottom.
In the toolbox?
Yep.
What's the size down that's smaller than 7/16? Is there anything smaller?
3/8.
3/8.
Whew. What a workout. I have to take this down to reset it. That might draw up okay. It's not seating good. Good, but not good enough. Sometimes good just ain't good enough. There we go. That's seated the way it should be. I'll try blasting a wood screw through here. Whew. That's set pretty good. I think I got that cabinet set pretty good. There. If it's not set right, you'll know when the screw goes through the side of the coach. Then you want to hear some screaming and hollering. There we go. We now have our decent power feeds up there. Cabinet ain't going anywhere. Let's anchor it to the side over here. Whew, just another Scotty, how you doing, babe? And in the spirit of Christmas, I'd ask you guys to please not talk about Lindy. We should have the Christmas spirit and all that. Scotty.
Hiya Queen Rosie the First, still love ya, kiss kiss kiss.
There's my Scotty. Doesn't do jack in there. Thank you, Scotty. That thing is solid as a rock. Scotty is so cool. All right. There's our feed for that. Take this thing in here. All right, got that good. That's all pretty much hidden now.
Public service announcement. Hostess has reduced the size of ding-dongs by 35.
Oh my God. Shame on Hostess. Shame on them. I know who that was. Oh, Jackie B has reduced the size of ding-dongs. Isn't that a shame? Just like sugar went from 5 pounds to 4 pounds, and half gallons of ice cream are no longer half gallons. What a load of BS. About time we started getting some of this wiring tucked in here. Oh, Yeah, they got a new Twinkies cereal coming out. That's pretty cool. All right, guys, I'm going to take a break for a few minutes. I shall return. Let me turn off my light here. I think that turned out pretty good, huh? We got that okay.
What's the millimeters? That's the millimeters socket that's equivalent to 3/8.
I have no. I think probably 10 millimeters, something like that.
Millimeter?
Probably.
You got it for this drive here, for this thing?
I don't know if I do or not, Marshall. I mean, I don't think it's an urgent item. Why don't you just continue with the compounding and just put it on a list of finished details that we got to do?
Well, I
Otherwise
just
you're wasting so much
want
time.
to put it back on. I was trying to get it tighter on there. See, I've got this stuff right here. If one of those straps is loose, I've got this stuff right here. It'll hold the wall tank up. It'll hold it up. I want to get it more tight. See what I'm saying? So I want to cut this and get it more tight because it's tight. I want it to be loose. I want it to be charging stuff. The thing's not charging. They'll give me another USB cord. These cords are pretty much done. I gotta figure out the cords for somewhere. These are pretty good done. The battery on this one is on its way out. It won't even last 20 minutes. Is better. Yeah, I'm plugged into it, but it won't. First of all, this cord is messed up. Second of all, the battery on the phone won't last more than 20 minutes. So, I got two problems. Yeah, I gotta get my cords are all. I gotta get a couple of good cords. These cords are done. Probably got to start another. Okay.
Okay, we got the more power run there for light, and we got the speaker wire. You want to go choo-chin? I'm doing good, Mama Sparky. We got the run now hidden and put in behind there. We're gonna have to make sure we entomb everything carefully back there. Yep, we got our thermostat control. I had to drill an access hole there that wouldn't be in the way when we go to put the paneling back on the side. But that's running in there now pretty good. I'm doing good. Hey, Brary. How you doing? So that baby is on there like a rock. That ain't going anywhere. I'm going to terminate put the other, I guess I'll wait a while, but I don't want to lose these speaker connections here, which I've already missing one. Probably went down the hole here. This is why you don't install your floor until the end. Let's see if it's down the black hole. Because the Rancho's turning into the mud bowl. Gotta look around and find that other one. How you doing? I guess tomorrow I'll try to run that vent tube. There, the heater outlet. Yeah, well, it's the rainy season here, so this is why you don't want to put down flooring too early. So I'm going to have to look around a little bit, see if I can find that other chooch. No sound. Okay, thank you guys. I hit the wrong doggone thing. Oh, got sound now. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. And buffering. It's just refresh your. Okay, there we go. Just refresh your connection if it's buffering. There we go. Oh, I was going to say thank you. If you vote for me, I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. I got to really find that other connector. So I figure it's a good chance to clean up in here a little bit. It's like a mud bowl. Like a mud bowl. This is exactly why you don't put down flooring.
How's that looking, Rosie?
Oh, that looks great.
One coat, only one coat of compound.
That looks really good. It looks brand new. All right. Yeah, they may fall apart. You never know. We got the speaker in. We got the new wiring run. Okay, take care, Mouse Toes. Thank you. Yep, we got sound.
For some reason that song is in my head. Roxanne, you don't have to put out the red light. Is that song popular, Rosie? Man, take a look at that from here, Rosie. That upper. Just one coat of
Very
compound.
smooth. Yep.
There's some little,
We're going to clean up that.
yeah, I'm gonna put more. This is just the first coat.
cabinet's all installed, the new wiring is run.
I think we'll be ready to get rock and roll and most of the wiring, and Rosie can move on to probably the wall panel there, and then the kitchen, and then the dinette boards.
Yeah, Mouse Toes is pretty darn cool. I'm very lucky to have her in here.
Love watching Rosie and her craftsmanship.
Oh, thank you, Brary. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You just got to get her done. Oh, I'm hoping that little connector end will show up somewhere around here, because the rain is coming back tomorrow. It'll be a rainy night. I have no sound. Let's see, the sound is on. Sound is on. Yeah, you may have muted. The sound is on. Oh, there it is. Yay. I found the other little chooch. Yay. Oh boy. I was saying this is why you don't put down finished flooring, because of all the mud tracking in and out doing the work. We'll hit a dry spell, that'll all dry out and easily be, you can imagine the toll it would take on the flooring. Yeah. Million wires these days. All right, party for Tucker's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Tucker. It's also Marshall's birthday tomorrow. All right. Oh boy. I'm just cleaning up a few more tools in here.
How old will Marshall be?
Reno, baby. Take a couple days off. Building. Oh, I got so much new wiring here, I'll be able to sort it out when it's time to connect it up. Not really worried about it. Marshall's gonna be 38. Yeah, I think the closet turned out good. Darn thing likes to mute itself. There's the closet. Let me see if I can get you a little more light. That's all in now with the new wiring there for that. As I just got informed today. Let's see. So I think I'll be able to get all that wiring tucked in. It'll be a matter of getting all my other runs straightened out down here. I'm using very heavy gauge wiring throughout the whole coach works here.
Are you done with that scraper, Rosie?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Right here.
I need it.
Yeah. Don't break the seal on that seam I put down. And there's the closet's all backed. All you need is a piece of carpet on the wheel well there. It's already got the back. We saved the back piece here, so that's already a finished piece. That turned out good with the backing. Is the van even worth all this? Yeah, I would say so. Look up the price of even camper vans that have 150,000, 170,000 miles in California. It's very hard to find any of them that's lower than about 10,000 bucks out here, because people get paid a lot, but they get screwed a lot on rent out here. So they like to have they like to use camper vans. Yeah, so it turned out good. So we'll have to figure out what to do, because they cut such a big hole for the thermostat up here. I thought we should go with a new digital, but he wants to stick with the analog one. You can kind of bury some of that wiring in the back there for no problem. Yeah, I've always had a lot of patience. So today we got the second speaker cut in here, and we now are going to have dual lights, one up here and one under here. And that went back well without a lot of trauma and drama. So I think with all the wiring to double check ourselves, it's about time to start putting some paneling back on. Luckily this hasn't leaked at all where we put the false generator door in. I think we've addressed all the leaks inside of the van. We've been high and dry. This was the big problem here, was the screw missing here, which was allowing a lot of water to come in. And now that's very dry now. All that in there. So that, I consider that a success. Hey Sig. Yeah, you're seeing some old wetness there near the window. These condensation is a real enemy on vans. You can see where it condensed. It just you're running too hot and you don't have enough ventilation. But that should clean up pretty good with a carpet shampooer.
Got the silicone on there pretty good.
Yeah, I tried to get it on to get that seam.
But I got it on the paint here.
Well, I'm not perfect, Marshall.
Yeah, now
you know?
I got to get all, so
yep.
all that.
Yep.
And when
That's
this thing dries, it's
yeah.
it's a pain to get off.
That's life. You know.
It has to be. It's like the same pain I got down there. It's hard to get off. It really is. It takes a lot of time to.
Well, that's what you're detailing the van for.
Yeah, it's just dried off. See?
Yeah,
Really
that's the way it should be.
Yeah, it's tough to get off. It's
Yeah.
it's really a big, huge job to get that off.
I don't
Takes
think
more-
it's that big to get it off.
Yeah, it is.
You have to
But
scrape
if you just
it. Look
scratch
at
it
what
off,
I just did.
yeah, if you scrape it off, like I said, you try to wipe it
Yeah.
off, still there.
Okay, well your compound.
There's a way to get this off, a method. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I've had a hard time with this, even with that.
Yeah, well that's still got to be cleaned.
Yeah, it's you can't do it. Like I said, you do it with this, it ain't gonna do nothing. You do it with that.
Yeah,
You wipe it off, it goes. The towel puts it right back on.
probably the 409. Well, the compound is making it dirty again. You know.
And so when you get this stuff on, it's not a simple process to get off.
Yep. Yep. All right, J Money. Okay, goo gone.
Goo gone will leave right through the paint and leave right through your finish.
No, that was goof off. He's
Goof
saying
off.
goo gone.
Somebody told me goo gone is good. Somebody told me. I
Yeah,
know
it's
the
not
difference.
goof off. Goof off is a different product.
That's what we use.
Oh,
right?
I don't think it's a big mistake.
I've
It's
heard
not that
Goo Gone
much.
is good,
It's
but-
not much to clean that back.
What you used was goo.
Goof off.
That's too strong.
Yeah.
Whatever you use. I've heard goo gone maybe is better than.
Take me about
See this stuff here?
40
This is all-
minutes to clean this up.
See this stuff? Even this stuff. See, it's
Yeah.
all got to be.
Yep. It's all that goo's got to be scraped off there.
But it's you can't use
Yeah.
goof off.
Yeah, you use goo off.
Maybe it's goo gone. Somebody told me before.
Yeah, the van runs. It starts up and runs well. It's gonna be good to go when all that Lucas transmission treatment and the Lucas oil treatment's put in. Why don't you just skip that band and then we'll come back to that as a detail item on the outside there.
Well, all this is detail. All this.
Yeah, that's what it is. I would just move on to the big sections.
That's what I've done. Almost the whole van has been compound. The only thing left that hasn't been compounded.
Yeah,
once
JK
is-
said there's an automotive goo gone. Let it dry and
You have to use something that's not going to eat through the paint. You
Right.
can't use something abrasive on this.
yeah, it's called goo gone, not
Maybe
goof
that's what it
off. You know, goo gone.
I've been told that somebody told me that goo, that there's no chemicals in there. It's made out of bananas or something that it won't eat. You can't use something abrasive on there. It'll eat the paint right off. We tried. I think Rosie had goof off or whatever they call it.
Yep.
You can't use that. It'll take it all out. You can't use that.
Rubbing alcohol. All right.
You need something that won't hurt the paint, and that you can get the.
Hey Tess, Gojo, the original formula. Evidently, there's a lot of ways to remove it. So
That's the same thing if you want to do the emblems on the. Clean the emblems on the. You gotta have something to move that.
I think next we'll be trying to fit some paneling back up. I guess we'll try to use the original with the Luan and everything on there. Get that on, then we can get the dinette in and get that mounted. Now we got 2 speakers cut in. Looking good. It's 4:55 p.m. for me, guys, so I'm going to go off the clock here. I want to thank you for being along today. For those of you just joining, we cut the new the speaker out on the driver's side to match the passenger side there. They fit good. The grill shrouds, they mount up good. And yeah, we ran the new wiring for the light that's going to be above here too. All LEDs. Managed to snag the thermostat wires again. Yeah, I'll be on later, Kim. Give somebody else a chance to go live. And I want to thank you once again, everybody, for being on the stream. You all have a good one.